Welcome to my channel collective. Massive shout out to all my subscribers everywhere across the world. You're all amazing. Thank you so much to everyone. Love to you guys. Okay, this is a collective read. Please only take what resonates from your story and leave the rest. Okay, we have a business, I presume, here called the White Cat Studio. Okay, I believe it's a brothel being used to launder some money from some low-life criminals. Okay, yeah, used by a load of perverts, let's just say. Tell me more. This has something to do with the collective. I believe somebody involved in this has committed some kind of crime against you. There's two brothers involved in this situation. Okay, money laundering is what I said. Okay, that just confirms. Tell me more about this situation. Somebody had some mail stolen in this collective. Okay, this is a collective read. Okay, like I said, I could be picking up on multiple energies in this read so far. Okay, somebody had some stolen mail. I believe it's regards some kind of life insurance policy. Okay, could have also had some hidden cameras installed in someone's home in the collective. That has come up quite a few times. Okay, legal proceedings we got here. Okay, whatever this is, it's going to be brought to the light, my friend, so you pay that no fear. Okay, I'm also picking up on a cult. Okay, a demonic ass cult who likes to sacrifice animals. Sickos. There's also a corrupt police officer here. Okay, yeah, a corrupt police officer. Okay, who's given out someone's personal details in the collective. Okay, and they've given them to some kind of organized crime gang member. Okay, however, the details they've given out is of a chosen one. Okay, do you know what's worse than a criminal? It's a corrupt police officer. Okay, because see, nobody can trust a corrupt police officer. Okay, because they switch sides. Criminals can't trust them and the police can't trust them. Good luck to that low life when they go to prison. Okay, somebody involved in this White Cat Studio. Okay, maybe a worker. They have a young child. Okay, young child. This could be one of the actual sacral energy exchange workers that works in there. Okay. Also, for someone in the collective, I feel you're doing some kind of content creating. Okay, there are officials watching you, my friend. So keep speaking your truth. Like I said, these two brothers are involved in the running of this brothel. Okay, there's a bisexual female involved in this situation as well. Okay, and somebody's, like I said, manipulated. Okay, they could have had your mail redelivered, retracked to a different address, collective. Okay, I feel this is something to do with some kind of insurance fraud. Okay, there's also someone here, or two people here, okay, of Russian, Arabic race or name, or perhaps both. Okay, they could have been involved in this insurance scam and this redirecting of your mail, my friend. Okay, and someone in this situation has an affair. I believe it's with somebody with a child who works in this studio, my friend. Okay, like I said, this is a collective read, so please only take the parts that resonates with your story. Okay, there's a dating couple involved in this situation. Okay, and they're engaging in some dark ass shit with some satanic cult. Okay, they're sacrificing animals. Okay, and I believe it's to do with some kind of insurance fraud. Okay, this cult is targeting vulnerable people in the community. Okay, and then they are like gang stalking. Okay, and making these people's lives hell until they either take themselves out. Okay, or the dark ass magic that they've sent towards these people takes them out. Either or. Okay, there's some money to be made off this, and in particular there's a dating couple involved in this situation. Okay, and also someone in this situation, in this karmic ass camp. Okay, like I said, responsible for many deaths and disappearances in this local area, wherever this area is, my friend. Okay, like I said, Russian, Arabic race or name. There's two brothers involved in the situation and a bisexual female. Okay, there's someone in this nasty ass group got a very unhealthy interest in children. Fucking sicko. Okay, that's fallen under the corrupt official as well. Wow. Fucking sick. Like I say, good luck to this low life when they go to jail, because nobody can trust the corrupt police officer. I can assure both sides can't be trusted. Someone in this situation was also marked for trafficking and sold to the highest bidder. That's come out in quite a few of my reads. Okay, they just flew out. Okay. Particular, there's somebody with a silver car. This could be a Mercedes involved in this situation, whether it's this person with a child. Okay. Yeah, like I said. Also, like I said, this is a massive life insurance scam. Okay. Like I said, and they use dark ass magic to do this as well. Somebody involved in this situation, it could be one of the two brothers, if not both, okay, is responsible for the unaliving of their own parent or caregiver, okay? And that was to cash in on some kind of life insurance policy. Wow, these fucking people are ruthless. Nasty. Tell me more about this situation. And someone in this situation, in this karmic ass camp, okay, they've been convicted before, okay? Previous unaliving of a sacred energy exchange worker. That could have been in the past, okay? I feel this person's gone to prison and served some kind of time for it. Yeah, okay? Like I said, there's people practicing dark-ass magic here, okay? Blood magic, okay? Vile. No business dabbling in the occult, these people. I can assure you. It's fucking vile. Anyone you know, okay, is doing this to little animals, okay, in the name of a liar, please report them collective, okay, because that shit is sick, okay? That is vile behaviour. Tell me more about this situation, please, Spirit. See, and this just confirms, okay, what I said. This satanic cult, okay, targets vulnerable people on the hope they'll take themselves out, or whatever dark-ass shit, okay, they conjured up does. Okay, so they can cash in on some life insurance policies. Wow. This is sick. Yeah, they're going to regret this. Because like I said, they've done this to a chosen one. And like I said, this corrupt police officer that sold a chosen one's details to organised criminals. Like I said, this one's going to get lynched in prison, okay? Because no sides can trust a dirty cop, I can assure you, okay? Vile. That police officer's going to have the book thrown at him. You're going to be very, very sorry. Somebody with an unhealthy interest in children could have actually taken their unhealthy interests a bit further, okay? Because they're going to spend some time in a hotel, okay? Doing disgusting things. Vile. Fucking vile. Yeah, well, I can assure you, whatever's gone on this, yeah, they're about to go to prison. And this person, yeah, the corrupt officer, they're definitely going to prison if they haven't already. Yeah, okay, and this just confirms, okay, this White Cat Studio, okay, I believe that's the name of a brothel, okay. It's an undercover brothel. I believe it's some kind of salon or something like that. It's being used to launder some money. Okay, that's what I feel. Like I said, it's a collective read. Please only take what resonates with your story and leave the rest. It's also a bisexual male, okay, in this situation. So we have a bisexual male and female. We have two brothers, okay. Somebody is of Russian and Arabic race, or perhaps name, or both in this situation. And someone in the collective has been gang stalked. Yeah, that's just flew out again. Okay, human trafficking. Someone was sold, okay, marked for human trafficking, okay, and sold to the highest bidder. And gang stalking's come out again. That's just to confirm whoever this is in the collective. Someone in the collective has been gang stalked, human trafficked, and sold to the highest bidder. Wow. These criminals are sick, okay? Someone's got an unhealthy interest in children. Vile. Someone, I believe, has purchased, is living in one of the collective's home, okay? Somebody may have left you a home collective, okay? This is this person with a child, okay? That works in a sacred energy exchange job, okay? At this particular brothel, my friend, okay? This person, okay, with a young child, good morals, yeah, is living in a home that was left to you, or purchased from money that was left to you, my friend, okay? Like I said, whoever that is, they're going to go to prison, okay? And they're going to probably lose their child as well, okay? Yeah, because they brought this all on themselves with a natural disaster card, okay? And this female with a child, okay? It's all done out of jealousy. Jealousy. Wow. This person is a fucking lowlife. They're all lowlifes. Yeah, well, like I said, someone's off to prison, okay, for a very long time for this situation, okay? And also somebody had a hit put out on them. This has come out in previous readings as well, okay? So it could be for the same collective I'm picking up on, okay? Like I said, I feel this person with a young child, okay, for someone specific in the collective, okay? They had an affair with your past person, my friend, okay? And they did all this out of spite and jealousy, okay? Perhaps you're more attractive. You've definitely got more morals than this person, I can assure you, because this person is nasty, okay? Nasty. Bringing up a child in this situation. Vile. You've also committed some kind of credit card for, throat chakra. Someone's committed some kind of credit card fraud in your name as well, collective, okay? And this credit card could have been used, okay, to pay for a hotel, motel where somebody with a disgusting, unhealthy interest of children have gone. Yeah, vile. This person's sick. They're all sick. Like I said, somebody's off to prison for life. Yeah. Gone up against the wrong one here. Someone who's highly intuitive, okay? And whatever situation there is, they're trapped. They're not going to be able to get out of this one. We've already had the imprisonment card, and someone is definitely going to prison for a very long time. Whoever this is, I feel they're never going to see daylight again. I feel they're going to be unalived in prison, someone in this situation is. Tell me more about this situation, please. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to spend a very long time inside. Sickos, these are absolute vile. This is vile energy. And like I said, someone's got a secret unhealthy interest in children, my friend, okay? Sicko. I feel it's going to get too much for somebody, okay? Somebody's going to unalive themselves in this situation because they don't want to spend a lifetime in prison. Gutless. It's all fun and games until it isn't it? And like I said, this has come out twice, okay? Wherever you are in this collective, okay? If you're content creating, okay? And you're speaking on your truth like I am here, okay? There are officials watching you, like police officers, okay? And they're watching you speak your truth. So you keep speaking your truth, collective, okay? Yeah, someone definitely wants to abandon ship like a coward. Like I said, they can't handle going to prison for a very long time. Like I said, somebody's going to take the coward way out as well in this situation. Yeah. This hotel, okay, where this sicko may have taken some child, okay, because they've got a disgusting, vile, unhealthy interest in children, okay, maybe located in near a wooded area, okay, and a credit card may have been used, okay. This credit card, okay, may have been some kind of fraud that was done in your name. Maybe they've cloned or duplicated your credit card, my friend, okay, because these people are up to all types of heinous, vile, disgusting shit. Like I said, gone up against the wrong one here. They've got up a chosen one. This is why all this shit's going to come to life. Oh, these people are fucking stressed because I can physically feel their energy. Yeah. There's going to be mass arrests soon, okay, in this whole situation, okay? A lot of people are going to be spending a lot of time in prison. And there's no getting out of this situation. For someone in the collective, okay, I picked this up on another read. There's been hidden cameras installed in somebody's home, okay? Whoever's done that, they're also going to prison for life. Okay, like I said, I feel multiple energies in this read, okay? And multiple energies are going to be arrested, and multiple energies are going to spend a long time, if not life, in prison for the vile, disgusting shit that these people are up to, okay? The sickos. In particular, this one with the unhealthy interest in children and the corrupt police officer. Wow. Good luck with that when you go to prison. This has come out twice, okay? Someone in this lame-ass karmic group, okay, is responsible for many deaths and disappearances in the local area, okay? And that is something to do with this satanic cult, okay? These sickos who sacrifice little animals in the name of a fucking liar. Vile. Like I said, they've gone up against the wrong one here, because whoever I'm talking to, you knew this was going on, okay? You were used as bait by the divine, my friend, to bring all these low lives to justice. You should be very proud, whoever you are, collective. Yeah. Somebody wants to abandon ship, okay? This person can't handle, okay? They're going to spend a long time in prison. Like I said, somebody's going to take the coward's way out, okay, and unalive themselves. Vile. Like I said, it's all fun and games until it's not, isn't it? Laugh now, cry later, karmics. Yeah. These officials that are watching your page, okay? Like I said, someone's had cameras installed in their home, okay? And you were streamed on the dark web, okay? Officials know about this, okay? And they were watching, okay? They were watching from the link that was on the dark web, okay? Yeah. Good luck with getting out of that one, karmics. Wow, these people are fucking sick. Okay, what's that? Let me close the read off my collective. What's going to be the outcome? We've already had prison. Yeah. Someone's hiding out in a wooded area, okay, near mountains, okay. This is where this hotel was, and I believe some sicko has taken a child there, okay. Vile, okay. Paid from a credit card, maybe that was stolen or cloned from one of the collectives, okay. And this hotel is in a wooded area near a mountain. Vile. I'm going to close this read off now, please, Spirit. Yeah. Somebody's definitely unalive someone as well in this situation, okay? By compression to the neck, okay? Many people in this fucking lame-ass sicko group has helped clean it up, okay? There will be justice for that as well, I can assure you. Yeah, okay? And fraud, okay? Committed fraud as well in someone's name in the collective. Okay, like I said, this is a collective read. Please only take the parts that resonates with your story. There's definitely life insurance fraud going on. Okay, credit card fraud. Okay, homicides. Premeditated homicides. Wow, these people are fucking vile. Tell me more about this situation. Yeah, try to manipulate the situation. Like I said, all to do with life insurance fraud. These people have been doing this, okay, for many, many years. Like I said, these people are responsible for many people's disappearances and deaths in the local area, okay? They've put a life insurance policy on them, okay? And they've targeted them through organised bullying, gang stalking, okay? Some people, poor people, have had, couldn't handle that. And they did take themselves out of here, while others didn't, okay? And then they had to resort to this cult-ass shit, okay? Blood sacrifice, animals, okay? Doing dark-ass magic, okay? To take people out of here so they can claim life insurance policies for their fucking greed. Lame-ass, disgusting, vile pieces of shit. I said if there is officials watching my page, okay, you may want to look into this, because this shit is sick, okay? Like I said, there's two brothers involved in this situation. There's also someone with Russian, Arabic race or name, or perhaps both, okay? There's a bisexual male, female, and you may also want to look into this business, okay? Because that's being used to launder money. Like I said, what's going to be the final outcome for my collective? Okay, and of course, there's always an accomplice in crime, isn't there? A male accomplice in crime. Yeah, always is. The pigeons flock together, my friend. Okay, and it was all done out of jealousy for somebody in the collective. Okay, somebody was targeted out of jealousy. Like I said, this disgusting female, okay, or was having an affair with someone's partner in the collective. Okay, somebody who works in a sacral energy exchange role in this studio, okay, or other studios like that, okay. Yeah. And also, there's somebody's ex-partner involved in this, okay. Yeah, fucking ego on this group. Thought they were untouchable. Yeah, good luck with that. Thought they were untouchable. Yeah, well, they're not, because they're trapped in this situation. And like I said, somebody's going to prison for a very long time. Anything else for the collective, please? Like I said, somebody in this situation, okay, I believe, okay, is one of these brothers, okay? One of these brothers, okay, lives next door to a neighbour, okay? May have Russian name or descent or both, okay? Their next door neighbour's name is that, okay? Or something similar. Like I said, just to confirm, okay? This all started, okay, many, many years ago, I believe, okay? One of these, okay? Yeah. Maybe one of them descent, okay? Were responsible for taking out a life insurance policy. Could have been on a parent or somebody they looked up to as a parent, okay? Yeah, and then I believe this parent was maybe in this sort of position in a wheelchair, okay? Because I'm seeing somebody being pushed down the stairs in a wheelchair and made to look like an accident, okay? But it wasn't, okay? It was all done for insurance fraud is what I feel. Like I said, I'm going to close this read off here, okay? Because whatever this situation is, these karmic ass, vile, disgusting pieces of fucking shit, okay? They're all trapped. And many of these people, okay, are going to spend a very long time in prison. So you pay this no fear collective, okay? Like I said, if you're content creating like me, okay, keep speaking your truth, okay? Because there's a member of authority watching you, my friend, okay? Taking info from you. So keep speaking your truth and just know that justice is coming for this whole vile ass group, my friend, okay? And some of them are going to spend a very long time in prison where they belong. So good luck with that.